Summary of War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy, 1500 words. War and Peace, written by Leo Tolstoy, is an epic novel set against the backdrop of the Napoleonic Wars and Russia's social and political changes in the early 19th century. This monumental work, first published in 1869, is recognized as one of the greatest achievements in world literature, blending historical narrative, philosophical exploration, and fictional storytelling. It follows the lives of several aristocratic families as they navigate love, loss, and the tumultuous events of the war. Setting and historical context. The novel is set primarily in Russia, beginning in 1805 and extending into the early 1820s. It spans the Napoleonic invasion of Russia, the Battle of Borodino, and the subsequent retreat of French forces. Tolstoy meticulously interweaves historical figures, such as Napoleon Bonaparte and Tsar Alexander Premon, with his fictional characters, blending history with fiction to illustrate the broad impact of war on Russian society and individuals alike. Tolstoy emphasizes how large-scale historical events, such as the Napoleonic Wars, have profound effects on the lives of ordinary people and high society. He challenges traditional historical views by suggesting that history is not solely shaped by great leaders, but by countless small events, decisions, and forces beyond anyone's control. Plot overview. War and Peace is divided into 4 volumes and an epilogue, containing several subplots that revolve around 5 primary aristocratic families: the Bezukovs, the Bolkonskys, the Rostovs, the Kuragins, and the Drubetskoys. Each family plays a crucial role in the unfolding drama, reflecting different facets of Russian society. Pierre Bezukov. The novel opens with Pierre Bezukov, an awkward and kind-hearted young man who unexpectedly inherits a vast fortune after the death of his father. Pierre struggles with finding purpose and meaning in life and wrestles with questions of morality, spirituality, and duty. His character arc is one of the most transformative in the novel. After a disastrous marriage to the manipulative Helene Kuragin, he eventually becomes involved with the Freemasons, searching for enlightenment. Pierre's personal struggles mirror the larger themes of existentialism and fate in War and Peace. His journey ultimately leads him to become a key participant in Russia's patriotic resistance to Napoleon's invasion, during which he attempts to assassinate Napoleon but is taken prisoner. Through his time in captivity, Pierre gains a deeper understanding of life's meaning and human resilience. Prince Andrei Bolkonsky. Prince Andrei Bolkonsky is another central character whose journey parallels Pierre's, but takes a different route. At the start of the novel, Andrei is disillusioned with society and the superficiality of court life. He seeks purpose in the military, leaving his pregnant wife, Lisa, behind, who tragically dies in childbirth. Andrei becomes deeply cynical, especially after witnessing the horrors of war at the Battle of Austerlitz, where his hero Napoleon fails to live up to his lofty ideals. Through a near-death experience during the war, Andrei undergoes a personal transformation, seeking peace and spiritual solace. His life takes a new direction when he falls in love with Natasha Rostov, but their engagement is broken off due to misunderstandings and external manipulations. Andrei's eventual reconciliation with his spiritual crisis is moving, though his journey ends tragically when he is mortally wounded in the Battle of Borodino. Before his death, he forgives Natasha and comes to terms with the futility of war and life suffering. Natasha Rostov. Natasha Rostov is one of the most beloved characters in Russian literature. She is introduced as a young, vibrant, and emotional girl, representing innocence and youthful optimism. As the story unfolds, Natasha matures into a complex character, deeply affected by her experiences of love, betrayal, and loss. Her engagement to Andrei Bolkonsky collapses after she is seduced by the roguish Anatole Kuragin, which leads to her near self-destruction. Natasha's journey toward redemption is gradual. After Andrei's death, she becomes a more reflective and grounded figure. She eventually marries Pierre Bezukov, embracing a more domestic and maternal role, marking her growth from a naive girl to a wise woman who values love, family, and spiritual fulfillment. War and Society. Throughout the novel, Tolstoy delves into the psychological and emotional toll that war takes on individuals and society as a whole. The novel's title reflects the central dichotomy of war and peace, not just in a literal sense, but also in the internal struggles of the characters. The depictions of battles, from the Battle of Austerlitz to Borodino, are among the most detailed and evocative in literature, illustrating the chaos, suffering, and heroism of warfare. Tolstoy challenges the traditional notion of military glory and questions the idea that history is shaped by the actions of great men. His portrayal of Napoleon, once considered a military genius, is critical, showing him as arrogant and out of touch with the realities of war. By contrast, the Russian resistance, embodied in the common soldiers and ordinary citizens, represents true heroism. Themes and philosophical reflection. At its core, War and Peace is not just about war, but about life, fate, and the search for meaning in a turbulent world. Tolstoy's exploration of human nature, destiny, and free will is woven into the philosophical musings that accompany the narrative. He reflects on the randomness of historical events, suggesting that no one truly has control over history, not even powerful leaders like Napoleon or Tsar Alexander Bermuatert. One of the central themes of the novel is the tension between individual agency and the broader forces of history. Tolstoy emphasizes that the great historical events, like wars, are the result of countless individual actions and coincidences, rather than the vision of a single leader. This view is encapsulated in the character of Pierre Bezukhov, whose philosophical journey leads him to an understanding of the interconnectedness of all life and the futility of trying to control fate. Another important theme is the contrast between war and peace, both on the battlefield and in personal life. Characters like Andrei and Pierre seek inner peace amidst the turmoil of war, while Natasha's growth symbolizes the potential for personal redemption and the power of love and family. Conclusion: War and Peace is a profound meditation on the human experience. Tolstoy's novel masterfully captures the complexities of life, love, war, and history. His characters, from Pierre's search for meaning to Natasha's journey of self-discovery, embody universal struggles that resonate with readers across time and culture. The novel remains a cornerstone of world literature because of its rich characterization, deep philosophical reflections, and its vivid portrayal of the impact of historical events on personal lives. Tolstoy's ability to blend personal stories with sweeping historical narratives makes War and Peace an enduring masterpiece that continues to inspire readers to this day. Through its exploration of existential questions, the novel leaves readers contemplating the nature of history, the role of fate, and the power of individual choice in shaping one's destiny. It is a work that invites multiple readings, with each layer revealing new insights into the complexities of the human condition.